Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Forgive them.
Forgive who?
Forgive them.
Forgive who?
Forgive them.
The people that pierced them?
Everybody that was right there that was if it's a non-colored person out there serving the Lord, bro, he gonna
it's not possible. He didn't design him in that manner.
When they called Jesus good, he turned around and said, hey, nobody.
I didn't tell you I was good.
The Father.
Did I say I was good?
But you called me out on my sin.
Yeah, that's my job. Because you ain't see it. Because sin put a cap on your understanding of the Bible.
Right.
Only through obedience will you be able to understand the scripture. But I'm going to show you something. Revelation 21:1. Revelation 21:1. I know you haven't. You can say what you want to say.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead.
No, say what you want to say.
It's a dialogue. You been.
Nah, you good, bro. I ain't. Nah, you been listening. If you got something on your mind, that's what we here for you.
Listen, bro.
Yes, sir.
When they took Jesus Christ,
yes, sir,
the Son of God,
yes, sir,
up to that cross or to a tree, as y'all would want to call it. When they pierced him, who pierced him? Was it?
It was Roman soldiers.
It was Roman soldiers.
Right.
Okay, so these
white men.
Okay, whatever color they is. These or another country, nation, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
When he got pierced, what did he say after that in that word? He said, Father, wait, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
Forgive who?
Forgive them.
Forgive who?
Forgive them.
Forgive who?
Forgive them.
The people that pierced him?
Everybody that was right there that was
that was for the Israelites that delivered him up. Hey, Chris, I'm going to prove it with the Bible, but listen to this real quick. Revelation 21:1. Hold on, Chris.
When Jesus came,
yes, sir,
and them Pharisees jammed him up,
yes,
who did he say he got that word from?
What you mean? What word?
Where did Jesus Christ, the Son of God, get his word from? Everything he was talking about
from the Father.
From the Father.
Right.
The Father sent him to speak the word.
Right. So who is this speaking in Revelation 21? Jesus Christ. This Jesus Christ words right here. Listen to this. Read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 21 and verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth.
So this is the kingdom of heaven. He said, I saw a new heaven and a new earth. Come on.
For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
He said the first heaven, talking about a rulership, and the first earth have passed away. Read.
And there was no more sea.
And there was what?
And there was no more sea.
He said it was no more sea. What is he talking about? Isaiah 17:12. He said it was no more sea. What is the sea talking about? That's talking about every other nation outside of the nation of Israel. Esau, the so-called white man, gonna get it. Moab, the so-called Chinese man, gonna get it. Ammon, the so-called Japanese man, gonna get it. Ishmael, the so-called Arab man, gonna get it. All the nations gonna get it. God gonna judge all of them. That's why he said it ain't gonna be no more sea. The sea is going into the nations. Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 17 and verse 12. Woe to the multitude of many people.
God said, woe to the multitude of many people. Woe is destruction.
Right.
He said destruction to the multitude of many people. That's millions and billions of people. God said destruction to them. Read.
Which make a noise like the noise of the seas.
Ooh, wait a minute. He said these people make a noise like the noise of the sea. So that sea right there is talking about multitudes of people.
Right.
So Revelation 21:1 said it ain't gonna be no more sea. That means God gonna do away with these nations. They will be judged for what they did for the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. So like the officer was bringing out to you, your concern should not be what about the white man or what about the Arab man. It should be what about me and my people. What can we do to get right with God, Chris? That should be your only concern. Because God said he gonna judge the wicked. Their judgment is set. God said he gonna control out and delete them off the earth. It ain't gonna be no more Tom Ford, no more Balenciaga, no more Donald Trump, no more Louis Vuitton. It's gonna be gone with the wind. Understand that? Understand that, Chris. So to make sure you don't get the same judgment as the white man, you better learn from the prophets how to get yourself right, Chris.
Oh, praise. Second Ezra 6 and 54. Out of the Apocrypha. Second Ezra 6 and 54. We're going to build upon this notion or this fact.
What about these different races?
I got you right here. Go ahead.
What about these different races? People are human beings. People are human people. If you look up people, it's going to say a man or a woman, which is a human being.
Right.
It's a guy.
Right.
So people means.
I got the script right here for you. I know what you're going.
What about people that go to church and serve Jesus Christ in the Father? And I just heard this man say, I'm in sin. Ain't nobody good, bro. We all in sin. That's what he
This
came
is
down.
true.
Hey,
This is
what
true.
he came down here and hung on that tree for, bro.
Yeah.
For you too, for him. For everybody. Ain't nobody good.
We all have sinned.
Ain't nobody.
So you're not telling me something I know.
No, I'm telling him. Ain't nobody good.
Bruh.
Ain't nobody good but the Father, bro.
Hey,
Ain't
no
nobody
one's
good but the
arguing
Father.
that point. You building a strong. You building a strong man. We agree. We're trying to tell you, though, in order for you to get to the kingdom of heaven, what must you do? That's right, in the faith of Christ. So that's what we talking about. But you also had this mindset about the other nations.
Yeah, because
And listen. You know what? That's what you think, but that's not what the Bible says.
Right.
We read, though, that Christ came to give salvation to the 12 tribes of Israel, to the nation of Israel. No, 2 Ezra 6 and 54. Listen, we reading out of the Bible.
I'm going by
This is the Bible.
Word.
I know, but you got to understand it. Chris, have you...
So you telling me
Chris,
God gonna come down here and sweep every nation?
did he not do that already?
Except black people.
Did he not do that already?
Who was in Sodom and Gomorrah? Was it just black people?
There was the Sodomites and the Gomorrah. Those were Hamites.
Right.
Okay, those were black people. But listen, God destroyed the whole earth before with a flood, and He saved just the remnant, and those were Noah and his sons.
So it wasn't no.
Okay, He destroyed the earth, and you know what? Christ is going to baptize the world in fire. And who's going to die in that fire? Even 2/3 of Israel are going to reject, and they going to die.
Bro, I agree.
Okay, so what you concerned? Don't be hung up on them, on the other nations.
You gotta understand, man. Your brain is filthy. You gotta throw it away.
We all feel
It's levels.
Ain't nobody good but the Father.
It's level to it. I'm not saying we good, but understand that we apply the commandments, so it's a difference between us and you.
That's right.
We do the commandments, so it's a difference between us and you.
That's right.
The scriptures say the righteous is more excellent than his
I'm not
neighbor.
gonna be a false witness.
You don't gotta be a false
I don't know
witness.
what you do behind closed doors.
Okay.
None of that, bro. I see what you doing here, so I can witness that, bro. When you leave here, I don't know if you sin. I don't know what. That's not my business, brother.
Okay.
But
It is your business.
When somebody, this the Father.
No, it's not.
When somebody,
We gotta hold each other accountable.
When they called Jesus good, he turned around and said, "Hey, nobody."
I didn't tell you I was good.
But the Father.
Did I say I was good?
But you called me out on my sin.
Yeah, that's my job.
We all do.
That's my job. That's the job title of a prophet. You know how when you fill out a job application and they give you the description of a job? When you read the description of a prophet, that's what the prophets of God do. They show the people they sin.
I take
The prophets show the people they sin. Show me one prophet in the Bible that went out in the streets reproving the people, correcting them, showing them what sin they was in.
That's right.
Because that's the only way you're going to get salvation. That's love. Like you try to say Jesus is love, that's the love of Jesus. Reproving your brother, correction.
But like he said, love is honor too, bro, and justice, bro.
Right.
And whatever you do, the Lord gonna honor that, bro, with his left or his right hand.
Exactly.
So if it's a non-colored person out there serving the Lord, bro, he gonna
It's
honor
not possible.
that, bro.
He didn't design him in that manner. God did not create the white man to serve him. Only Israel by name. Chris, where you running, Chris?
Man, I love y'all.
Chris,
I love y'all.
we love you too. Don't leave. Don't leave.
Hey,
I ain't gonna dap you up. I ain't gonna dap you up. stop yet. Don't go nowhere. Don't leave, Chris. Chris, listen to this before you leave, Chris. Hey, our people hate the word of God, man. That's what's going on. Hey, we're gonna read Hebrews 9 anyway. Start at verse 10. This for all you so-called Christians. I understand Christianity, it takes over your brain still. It makes you reject what's being read straight out of the Bible. But we gonna see, why did Jesus Christ come to the earth and who did he die for? Was it all people? Was it all nations? That's not in the Bible. Read that.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 9 and verse 10, which stood only in meats and drinks and diverse washings and carnal ordinances imposed on them until the time of Reformation.
So the old covenant sacrifices were imposed on our forefathers until Christ came. That's the time of Reformation, or the new covenant. Read. Huh?
How he not know? How he not know?
Who don't know?
How would he have not known? All this, before all this had happened.
Who?
Right.
He knew.
So how did he die?
He gave up his life.
Why would he?
For you. He gave up his life for you.
Right.
He gave you a vision and ecstasy to show you had faith to say you wasn't trying to do what you did.
Say it again.
What would I need to tell you if you don't know what I'm going to tell you the exact way I did last time?
Say it again. He gave me a vision to what? I heard. Hey, bro, where you going? Come deal with us.
I gotta wait my turn. Y'all different.
Nah, yeah, come, but you can stay here, dialogue.
This just like a cycle. That's why you see the flames of them not the same color.
You said we got what?
Them flames not the same color.
What they got to do with anything?
There's something you showing me there's a vision that I don't know.
So, yeah, flames in the fire, when you look at the fire, they ain't gonna be the same color.
And they ain't the same size either. None of it.
Right. But hey, listen to this. We going over why Jesus Christ came to the earth and who he came for. Read.
But Christ, being come and high priest of good things to come, by a greater and more perfect tabernacle, not made with hands, that is to say, not of this building, neither by the blood of goats and calves, but by his own blood he entered in once into the holy place, having obtained eternal redemption for us.
Right, so Christ came and died and he gave eternal redemption to the nation of Israel. He replaced the bulls, the goats, the calves in the old covenant. Now, in the new covenant, Christ is what redeems us. Christ is what gives us salvation. Christ is what justifies us in the sight of the Father. Read.
You right here where I'm at.
For if the blood of bulls and of goats and the ashes of an heifer sprinkling the unclean sanctify it to the purifying of the flesh, how much more shall the blood of Christ, who through the eternal Spirit offered himself without spot to God, purge your conscience from dead works.
So Jesus Christ's job was to come and purge our people's conscience from dead works.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And